All right, let's go. For God's sakes. Hi, everybody. Wait a minute. I don't want that up. We don't need that yet, do we? How are we doing? Let's check and see if the audio works. Does appear to. Cool. Hello. Welcome. Oh, it's CJ. Well, all I care about, you're the only one I care about, Jamie. Just screwing around with the little levels here, gang. Hold on to your shirt, will you? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, hey, welcome. Nice to see you all. Bienvenidos. Jokes. ¿Cómo se dice jokes en español? Yo no sé. Está todo mi español. So yeah, thank you for joining me. As you know, we skipped the last 2 weeks, but we're back. And I probably won't be around next week either, because I'm going to travel with my family. Because we're all reaching, we're all getting vaccinated now. We're all reaching max vax, if you like. And we're going to go and see some family whom we haven't seen in a very long time, because we haven't wanted to infect them, nor have we wanted them to infect us. So, if you haven't joined us for this stream before, this is a joke writing stream. I suspect most of you have seen this before, since there are very few of you today. It's probably my fault for not sort of promoting more, but I gotta be honest, guys. I'm a little, I'm not really interested in doing too much more social media. But I also haven't sent out our email at all this week. I've just been really busy with Grievance Gulch, producing our television show, which we crowdfunded. So I'm looking forward to getting that out. We've almost got sort of 3 episodes going, so very excited. But anyway, thank you for joining me today. So the idea here is, shortly we will put up a prompt. Also, forgive me for wearing a bandana on stream. I know it's not very stylish, but my hair is very, very long because I haven't got it cut because, you know, COVID. And so when my hair gets to a certain length, it just tickles my head, and it bothers me very badly. And I know that my comfort is all of your number one concern, so I know that you'll be pleased to just let me go ahead and wear this bandana. Let's get going. My name is Jim Hodgson. This is The Scene Shop, and this is our show, Jokes. So in a moment, you'll see a prompt, and you will be welcomed to please write jokes alongside that prompt. You don't have to include the word. Any joke that word inspires you to write is completely valid. You don't have to limit yourself to one joke. You don't have to submit any. The whole idea is that we have a little bit of fun. Maybe we motivate one another. You'll see what happens. The chat will get all wound up here shortly. As you can see, they're already having chats that are completely orthogonal to what I'm trying to impart to you, which is normal. But anyway, let's get started with our first prompt, shall we? Let's see what we got. Passion. Ooh, spicy. Get a little timer going here. There's the timer. So 5 minutes on passion. Now, as you're writing your joke, and again, any joke that word sort of inspires you to write is valid. You do not have to use the word. When you're writing your joke, think about including sort of just a setup and a punchline. You don't include any tags. There's no need to write tags. But a setup and a punchline. What is their relationship? Well, a joke is basically 2 stories. There's the story that the setup tells you, and then the story that the punchline reveals was there all along. Now, I'm paraphrasing an author by the name of Greg Daniels. No, Dean. Greg Dean, right? Let me just check that. Yeah. Step by Step to Stand-Up Comedy. Greg Dean, name of the book. Anyway, that whole two-story thing is his idea, and it pretty well explains how to write a joke. If you don't have two stories, then you'll probably hear me say, sounds like a blog post. Now, obviously, when we at the Scene Shop are, I like to say, proudly hypersensitive to harassment. So we're not going to be, we're not interested in making fun of one another or hurting anybody's feelings. There are a lot of people in the world who seem to think that being a comedian and being mean to people are the same thing. I don't happen to subscribe to that point of view. I think if you can't be funny and also be joyful, then maybe you're just not working hard enough. So, some jokes are coming in now. Voodoo463's got one for us. Let's see. I'm not a fan of lovemaking. I never know when to add the sugar. I mean, it should be ever present from my perspective. As you can see, he did get the sort of two stories aspect going. We don't find out until late in the joke that he's considering lovemaking as a sort of recipe. So that's okay. Let's see what CJ's got for us. I decided my next relationship needed more heat, so I swiped right on an HVAC repairman. Solid work. I will go ahead and tell you that CJ's very good at this. Not that Voodoo 63 is not. He is as well. So we have our first contestants on the board, as it were. Go ahead and throw your jokes out, guys. Get writing. What's going to happen, I think you'll see, is that... Oh, you're getting points. You're getting points. I guess CJ's got something else to do, maybe. So, a minute and 40-ish seconds left to go. I have a tale of woe to tell you guys. Are you able to see this injury on my finger? I can't tell which way to move. There it is. I'm trying to hold my finger just so you can see it. Well, anyway, I was attacked by a wax paper box. And my wife was right there in the kitchen as I cut my finger on the blade of the wax paper box. And she didn't really seem concerned, I'll be honest with you. It really hurt my feelings. Sure, it's a very tiny cut, but still. So yeah, the only bandana that I had close to my chair here was a blue one, so now it's blending into the background. Maybe I can fix that. 40 seconds to go on Passion. Let's see. Here's Dan with a joke. Cars were my passion, but I lost it when it asked me to clean the bathroom. Yeah, they're like that. They can be that way. Let me try to fix this. Oh, there's the timer. All right, get those jokes in on Passion. You can do it. You can do it. I want to fix this stupid video. I should never have put my finger so close to the thing. I just clicked on something called performance mode and it got very upset. I guess I'm not going to be able to fix it. Oh no. No one can see me anymore. You're actually probably relieved. Damn it. Damn it. It's all blue, and I can't fix it. There's a button that says configure video, and if you click it, nothing happens. That doesn't make it any better, does it? Guess I'm just going to be barely visible. Oh, hang on. There, that's kind of better. There we go. Now I'm somewhat visible again. Okay, so I see a couple of jokes came through while I was screwing around with that. Let's see. CJ says, they were right to call it passion fruit. Rare, expensive, and very few know what to do with it. Solid. Solid work, CJ. Domus Ferreira says, as I get older, I feel like I'm losing my passion for words or something. Okay. Very nearly a wordplay joke, which, as you know, I despise. But I'll let you slide. Let's see. Peach says... Oh, she didn't tell a joke. Voodoo463 has banged 4 or 5 jokes into a single joke. Passion fruit tastes like a super sweet, somewhat tart cousin of citrus. Tart cousin is also what is called in the biz a Giuliani special. There are a lot of moving parts there. I'm not sure they all go together. Peach says, I'm not passionate about the color blue. I mean, it's just a color. Who says that? I can't tell if that's a joke or if this is a blog post about the color blue. Dan says, I love collecting stamps. I improved my collection when I realized that I can buy rolls of it at the post office. Yeah, that does help. Solid. Solid work. Hypocritical 101 says, what to add in a salad to make it woke? A passion fruit. I'm going to let that one slide. Because you're new. But I hope that's not a joke about homosexuals, because we don't do those. CJ says, I have a passionate relationship with fashion. It calls to me. Wait, that's just my credit card collections department. There you go. That will do. Domus says, passion fruit get their name from really wanting to kill you. See, yeah, I like an element of danger. Danger, after all, is my middle name. Peach Astrid says, I've never eaten a passion fruit. The last time I tried to digest seeds, I had eaten something that wasn't a passion fruit because, like I say, I've never eaten a passion fruit. It's a sort of a recursive... I feel like I'm reading Catch-22. So here is your updated scoreboard. No surprise to see CJ Atiel at the top of it. She is very good at this. Let's have another random word, shall we? I speak to you from the blue dimension. Gray is a new prompt. That sucks. Guesstimate. All right, we'll keep that one. Let's get the timer going. Oh, wait, here's my thing. Oh, look, I fixed it. I look a little bit more human there. Let's keep that. Not hugely human, obviously, because I am a mind-eating robot. I'm not passionate about the color blue, says Voodoo 463. It turns me purple. I'm not sure what the... I think you can do better, Voodoo. I happen to know that you're good at this. But yeah, I do like an element of danger. So, 4 minutes to go. Oh, I've made my camera too big. You guys don't need that much face. Too much face. Thank you to everyone who supported Grievance Gulch. As I said, we did successfully crowdfund. Pretty excited about it. It was quite a struggle. I don't mind telling you. I mean, the saga. The saga, guys. But thank you so much to our patrons on Jokes, our general Scene Shop patrons. They really do help keep things moving along. Much appreciated. Ben Smith, Dan Simard, Robert Gross, and Tracy Stark. We sure do appreciate it. It's really awesome. There are people at other levels too, but they don't get mentioned on the stream. Suckers. You know, for being a very shallow cut on my finger, this really hurts. It hurts. I don't like having a cut on my finger. It hurts. I don't like having a beard. It hurts. You know, something about the color of my video makes me look like a sentient chewing gum. Peach Astrid says, I never know the exact right amount of pasta to put in my pan to cook it, but I find it's usually more when you're putting it in raw. Blog post. What are you doing, Peach? Very good joke writer is Peach Astrid, but I think she's winding me up. I think that's what's happening. She's having a laugh at my expense. She's laughing into her sleeve, as they say. CJ says, why is my boyfriend terrible at math when it's time to tip, but manages calculus to convince me to use the rhythm method? Solid work. Lina Kiki 5996. That's a lot of numbers. I assume you are a robot intent upon all of our doom. What is Forrest Gump's computer password? 1 Forrest 1. I get it. It's like in the movie when they said run Forrest run. I wonder if you did you write that? It's not a bad joke. I'm just wondering if it's something that you heard somewhere or if you wrote it. If you wrote it, then points for sure, because that's a good joke. It's okay if you're just sharing it with us, by the way. We're all right with that. This isn't a congressional hearing, just a joke writing stream. Guys, stop taking it so seriously. Jeez. Jeezy crazy. Hypocritical 101 says, I think it's rude that guests ask me where the bathroom is. Don't they know how to make a guesstimate? Yeah, I think there's a funny joke in there about making guests guess where your bathroom is. I'm not sure that that's the final form of it, but I think there's something there for sure. Lina Kiki, we are going to give you the benefit of the doubt, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us on the joke writing stream. Listen to this music, isn't it? It feels very Vangelis to me. Like I feel like I'm on the set of Blade Runner. I say that happily, by the way. God, was that ever a good movie? What song is this? Is this Vangelis? No, it's Petrichor by Abstraction. I just love it. It feels exactly like Blade Runner, doesn't it? Especially with the rain. What a film. Okay, timer is going off. Let's see. Dan says, I used the same calculator that engineers use to estimate the cost of a bridge. The equal sign is a guesstimate. Yeah. How much do bridges cost anyway? Voodoo 463 says, petrichor means the smell of the rain. Huh. Well, Color me surprised. When I was on a date, a woman asked me to guess how old she was, so I wrote down a number and told the waiter to keep the change. That's a pretty good joke. I like that. He was asked to guess her name, so he left. CJ's got a joke for us. Really good at this, isn't she? I created a new dating app called Guesstimate. You get to swipe profile photos based on how much worse they look in person. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what people do anyway. Oh, now we're having a learning session about rain. It's actually a chemical released when it rains, not the rain itself. Domus Farias says, the word guesstimate was first used by American statisticians in 1934 or 1935 or 1936. Yeah. Well, Peach, you're also serving as our admin, so should anybody say anything that untoward, they'll be kicked in the face by you. Guess how many fingers I'm holding behind my back. This is Hypocritical 101 speaking. Guess how many fingers I'm holding behind my back is a question I hope a serial killer never asked me. Yeah, I think you got the idea. There's like I think you're on it there. I think you're going you're headed down the right road. Did I give you points already? Maybe I forgot. Okay, there's your scoreboard so far. Let's have a new word, shall we? We shall. Edutainment. That kind of sucks, but we'll see how you guys do with it. Let's get this timer going. It's popular with perfume designers. So I went on a sort of a voyage of discovery a while back. You what? To find a cologne that I liked. And so now I have a summer cologne and a winter cologne that I wear, depending on the season. I smell amazing is what I'm telling you. You know, even if you're thinking in your mind right now, I don't really like cologne. And furthermore, yeah, it's not a word, it's a neologism. Even if you're one of those people who's thinking in their minds right now, I don't really like cologne. If you got one whiff of me, you would be like, I would follow him anywhere. To the gates of hell. Not into hell, but to the gates. To the foyer of hell. The foyer, if you like. I was thinking of introducing the stream in Spanish today, but I don't remember if I remember to do that or not. Because I don't know how to say jokes in Spanish. Let's look it up. Hope you're working on your edutainment neologism jokes. Oh, fuck.
Chistes.
Chistes. Chistes. So Dan's got an edutainment joke. I subscribed to a class that was more edutainment. It's like college, but I don't have to cheat. See? Dan managed it. What's the matter with the rest of you? What's the difference between sex education in school versus at home? One is theoretical and the other is practical. Yeah. I think you should probably stop having sex with your family, but that's a workable joke for sure. Come to think of it, though, I also have been known to do that with my family, but in my defense, she's my wife. Let's see. CJ's got a joke for us. Sesame Street is getting gentrified. It is now Sesame Gables. It's gated, and they moved Oscar to a shelter. Yeah, good one. I think you could even make it harder by being like, they gerrymandered Oscar out. They won't let him vote. You know, all the stuff they're doing to our family members here in Georgia. And where they will be doing it to all of our family, our American family, all across the land. Do call your congressman, your congressperson, and tell him or her or your senator, rather. Tell them to get on board with H.R. 1. That's all I'll say. Especially if Joel Manchin is your senator, okay, or Kristen Sinema. Let's see. Bert and Ernie are good, though. They opened a cute little floral design boutique. Yeah. Wait a minute. We just heard this song a moment ago. Wait a minute. What? Hold the phone. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm on the right station. I thought for a moment I was on like a, excuse me, like a retro wave station or something. So, about a minute left to go on edutainment. You guys do seem to be struggling with this one a little bit, but that's okay. We'll go on to a new word here in just a second. Hold on to your shorts, guys. They found out Big Bird was organic and cooked him. That's good. Oh, Dan, I had an idea for a sketch for you. There are a bunch of people in a room, and you've probably lived this, but there are a bunch of French-speaking Canadians in a room with one person who keeps saying things in English, so they all switch to English. And then as they're speaking in English, that person is like, comment? So then they all go back to French, and then that person says another English word, and he's like, and then they all switch to English. You get it. Okay, Peach has got a novel for us. The TV guys used to air educational kids. That's the timer. Finish up those jokes on edutainment if you have any. The TV guys used to air educational kids shows during the week to discourage us from skipping school. That tactic never worked on me, but fortunately for them, my short legs could never get me over the roof. The only when I got in edutainment, the teacher is the one teaching. You know what, Peach? I'm going to give you points on this merely because of how short your legs are. If you mark me down, I'm skipping school. Yeah, you should. What's it? I mean, it didn't do me any good, did it? One thing is almost certain about this is Lina Kiki 5996. One thing is almost certain about the adult entertainment industry in light of COVID-19. It's going tits up. Yeah, that's a wordplay joke, but you're new to us, so I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Hypocrite Peach is the adorable corgi of comedy. I don't know how she's going to react to that moniker, so I'll pretend I didn't laugh. Let's see. Hypocritical 101 says, my mom walked in on me watching porn. To my surprise, she works for edutainment channels like Moms Teach Sex. Yeah, again, I think you should probably stop having sex with your family. But, sure. Okay, let's have a new one. Smooze. 5 minutes on schmooze. You knaves, you wastrels, you stockfish. That's my favorite Shakespearean insult, stockfish. That's what I like to call my members of my writing team. I call them all stockfish. Isn't that right, writers? You bunch of stockfish. My lawyer puts the ooze and schmooze. Obviously a wordplay joke. Jamie, as much as I love you, I think I'm going to let that one slide. Because wordplay. You should know better. as a friend of the family, a constant, a frequent collaborator. Dan says, to converse casually, especially in order to gain an advantage or to make a social connection. Oh, yeah, sorry. I guess there's not a French... I don't know. I don't know what the French sort of analog of schmooze would be. I don't know if the French even schmooze. My cows put the moose in schmooze. Oof. Always with the wordplay. I'll have your eyelids for this, both of you. Now I feel like the two of you are collaborating to wind me up. And I don't approve. You will feel my wrath. Wrath! Okay. So, about 3 minutes left to go on schmooze. But yeah, Dan, it kind of means like if you go to a party and you're being like, and you're like talking to people, but the people at the party, like the reason that you're talking to people and like moving around the party is not necessarily because you're in a party mood, but because it's like there may be industry people that you want to get close to. Yeah, it's like that's schmooze. I was having small talk with my mom. Maybe now she'll accept my friend request. Yeah, I think she probably should. She is your mom after all. So, Voodoo463 says, it's a lot easier to hobnob when you have a glass of brandy in your hand, especially when you have a reputation for throwing it in their eyes. It's a strange story, isn't it? Hypocritical 101 says, motivational quotes are annoying. You snooze, you lose. Don't they know how to get somewhere in life? You've got to schmooze with booze. This is just a bus full of wordplay jokes. However, Hypocritical 101, I don't doubt for a moment that if you're a high energy stand-up comic and if you scream that into the mic at the right moment in your set, you would probably get a laugh. CJATL says, never wear good shoes to meet an agent. Slime trails are terrible for leather. I think I'm gonna because you're leading, I'm gonna let you slide on that one too. I mean, you're at the top of the board, CJATL. We have to expect more of you. God, I wish I hadn't cut my finger. Hurts. There's like a flap of skin sticking off, and I keep catching the flap of skin on things, and that just hurts every time. Son of a bitch. Mad as hell. D. Simard says, I went to a top conference to improve connections. I was responsible for the Wi-Fi. It's weird, but I'll take it. Good news for you, CJTL. You're no longer the lone leader. I have a packet of compliments that I use to make people like me. It's called cocaine. Okay. I like it. Not cocaine. I don't like that. As far as you know. There's the timer on schmooze. I really hate schmoozing because I hate people, says Peach. I'm going to give you points, Peach. Because you're my friend. And I'm in a giving mood. So let's have another one, shall we? Maybe this one will be a little bit better. Key. Meeting new people is great, as long as I met them before. I like it. You can seal that cut with surgical glue. Yeah, you know what? Here, you can see it now because it's bleeding. Look at that. Laceration. It may look to you like a single pixel, but no. Hurts like a son of a bitch. Yeah, that's a good joke, Dan. You could always add my only requirement is I met them before. Thank you, Well Dead. As I was saying earlier, my hair bothers me. I have very long COVID hair, and I'm not planning to get it cut until I'm fully vaccinated. I mean, I'm fully vaccinated, but until it begins to work. So you see what happens if I don't wear the bandana, then my hairs they like tickle my forehead, especially because there's a fan overhead. Oh, that bothers me. So I wear this to keep my hair from tickling my forehead. My wife hates this bandana. She doesn't like me to wear bandanas. She has a lot of rules, my wife. That's okay. So let's see. Did I miss any? Voodoo463. I enjoy meeting new people. I'm a mortician. I think you could have put a little bit more spin on that. But just to spice things up, I'm going to give you full points. Waldad hasn't been able to make the streams, but he made it today, Waldad. Yeah! I gave him the key to my heart on the first date. The key to my chastity belt, however. I think it would be funny if there's like a chastity belt app and it just couldn't connect. You know, like you intended to take off the chastity belt, but the app was malfunctioning and it didn't work, so it stayed on. Let's see. Hypocritical 101 says, boys try to schmooze me with drugs and alcohol. They keep forgetting that I don't like to numb my senses during BDSM. I like that one, Hypocritical 101. Oops. That was funny. Good joke. That's your best one yet. Dan says, I got stuck in the first level of game because I couldn't find the key. I hate Mortal Kombat. I don't know what's going on there. And you're currently leading, so I'm going to let that one slide. Okay, Domus says, everyone is given the key to the gates of heaven. They should just leave it unlocked. Well, I think it is unlocked, except for... I heard something interesting today that... I went on a bike ride this morning with a Catholic friend of mine, and we were talking about the Camino, the El Camino that goes to Santiago de Compostela, the pilgrimage. And he was saying that if you're Catholic and you do the pilgrimage, that's it. Like, you're going to heaven. You don't have to really do anything else Catholic-wise for the rest of your life. That seems that's weird. If you do it in a holy year, I guess. I'm not sure what the rules are, but it seems weird that all you have to do is... I mean, my thing is like, so all I have to do is go to Spain and enjoy a trip in Spain and I get to go to heaven? I mean, it's a pretty great deal. Let's see. Baldhead's having a wonderful day. Well, so are we, buddy. Great to see you. Dan says, the keys to my house are very well hidden in my pockets. Yeah, I'm going to give you points for that on technical grounds. CJ said, he said the key to a great date was listening, so I got tickets to a heavy metal show. I don't think you would go to a heavy metal show. You might. I am a key employee at my office. Only I know how to order the toilet paper. That gets points for sure. The Mortal Kombat joke is there is no key to find in Mortal Kombat. Or is there? Because I had to learn how to do all of Liu Kang's moves. So that's like a key. Now, granted, one of my favorite Liu Kang moves was you just hold down the button. So that's why I liked it. Although Raiden had one of those too, where he shocked you. If you held the button down long enough, he would go, blah, 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 shock you. Okay, Peach says, I need to replace the lock on the bathroom door. It keeps getting stuck when I open it and hold it there for no reason, like it's stuck. Don't know why she's doing that. She's just winding people up in the office. Lollabadingza says, hey, Lollabadingza, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Balance is the key to everything except falling. Sure. Sure, you're right. And CJ likes it, so what more do you want? So there is your updated scoreboard. Let's have another word, peeps. Ready? Go. Smokey. Ooh, wee. The key to my heart also starts my lawnmower. Why does this lawnmower have a key? Yeah. Yeah. I'm dying to move out of where I live. And I'm going to move into CJ's apartment. She doesn't know that, nor does she want me to move in there, but that's what's happening. Because I don't want to buy a house inside town, but I want to live inside town. So I'm just going to crash at her place. And my wife and the kids are coming too, obviously. Hypocritical 101 says, I had the keys to all the girls' hearts. I traded them for 2 new octaves on my new piano. I don't understand it. So your piano has, what would that be? 2 octaves. 117 keys now? It's weird, hypocritical, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I also like weird. I Americanized it, but snowblowers have them. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess some riding lawnmowers have keys. We don't really have snowblowers here because we don't get snow. We used to when I was a kid. No longer. Weird, right? Being a this is Lollabadingza. Being a coke-addicted magician is all smoke and mirrors. I mean, it's a little badum-tis, but I'm going to give it to you because I think it's funny. I like broken down magicians. Oh, yeah, we'll play trivia. Don't you worry. Our entire lives are trivial, so why wouldn't we like trivia? Okay. 3-ish minutes to go on Smokey. Get those jokes in, you knaves, you stockfish. I wonder if I have a seed in my teeth. So, I went on a bike ride this morning with my friends. My other friends besides you guys, because you don't live in Atlanta for the most part. And I found a present for my wife that she's going to love. Here it is. As soon as I saw the sign, I knew that I had to buy it for her. It's a tres leches cake, but it's a Japanese inspired tres leches cake. Now, she already likes tres leches cake. Why wouldn't you? But she also likes sort of Asian cooking from all Asian areas, which I know is a lot of places. It's going to be delicious. Okay. Hypocritical 101 says, barbecues are a dangerous proposition in Auschwitz. Fortunately, I own an oven. Yeah, I think that's going to be something that we're going to stay away from. I don't see a universe where one makes a great joke about Auschwitz. I think we're going to stay away from that. I don't know. Yeah, I think I would not touch that one. So, 1 minute and 20-ish to go on Smokey. Write those jokes. Oh, thank you for the follow, Lana Kiki. Yeah, good. It doesn't have to be clean per se, but it's just, I personally do like to work clean. I like to as clean as possible, just because I feel like it's a little bit of a crutch to be blue. And also, I don't think that people don't have to be clean, but at the same time, I think when you sort of allow blue humor, the people are just, every joke that you get is going to be dicks, butts, dicks, I just don't, I want people to reach a little bit deeper than that. Okay, Voodoo463 says, Smokey the Bear sounds like a great name for a bear that lives in a burning national park until you think about it. Sure. I think Smokey the Bear actually ended up not being that great of an idea. Because my impression, tell me if I'm wrong, if somebody knows better than I do, which is highly likely, but my impression is that Smokey the Bear and the entire U2 Can Prevent Forest Fires, that whole thing caused a downturn in forest fires. And the problem with no forest fires is that then like the plant matter builds up on the forest floor. So when there eventually is a fire, it's devastating, which I think is what happened. So I don't think they do that anymore. But you should ask a forester. Okay, Peach says, I think smoked foods are overrated. It makes much more sense to pay for a bed that's been in a fire, as I'd spend more time using that. She wants the smoke smell, but doesn't want it to be her food. She'd prefer if it was her bed. Makes perfect sense. I will let you know that Peach Astrid one time shared a photo of a candy bar that she was eating, and some little chocolate flakes had fallen off into her bed. She sleeps in chocolate flakes. It's weird. CJATL says, I only let my boyfriend smoke outside. The scent of hickory and pork butt is too hard to get out of my suede couch. Yeah, I think that was, I think you went down the street and around a corner to get to that. But I think there is a way to, you're saying smoke and smoke. I get it. Domus says, my last plan went up in smoke. Luckily, the plan was to burn my plan. I'm laughing at Peach yelling in the chat. It's sort of like a catch-22 style of rhetoric. There is definitely an idea in there. I have a smoke blowing machine, but I should not have brought the complimentary smoke sucking machine. I don't know that it makes any sense, but I dig it. Oops, I forgot a zero. My bad. Why would there be a smoke sucking machine? Yeah. Hypocritical 101 says, they say that you can significantly reduce your life expectancy by smoking cigarettes every day. Personally, I think it's vaping in Alabama. Yeah, but there is actual vaping in Alabama. Trust me. Yeah, it depends. Voodoo463. I'm very honest. Never blow smoke up your butt, even though some will pay big bucks for that. OnlyFans. I have a smoke blowing machine. It's a lot easier to get a promotion when you automate the process. I feel like there's something about this sentence, Voodoo. It's like a Zen koan to me because I don't understand it. But maybe it's one of those things that you say, and the point is not necessarily to understand it, but to say it and attempt to understand it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to encourage gentrification, but I heard there are a few good deals left on the west side. Yeah, I don't know about the west side. Maybe. I want to live between downtown and Smyrna. Yeah, that is a large slice. And I lived in Smyrna. I could get down with downtown though. Some friends of mine live like right in downtown, like where you don't want to live, and it seems pretty cool actually. I lived in Adair Park and it was pretty sweet. I wouldn't mind going back there. Not that that's, I mean, that's sort of like the west side of town, but I think Adair Park is going to be really a whole lot nicer now that the Beltline is kind of in right there. So you could get basically anywhere in town you want. Anyway, enough about Atlanta. I stopped smoking when I realized that it's not cool to burn. Yes, there will be points for that. You can't go wrong within 3 miles of a Publix. Yeah, you know, it's funny that people, like, Publix sticks in people's minds because the... Too bad, buddy. You got him. Because the remarkable grocery store when I first came to Atlanta was Kroger, and my mom said Kroger. Because she said it's spelled like Roger, it just has a K on the front, so I pronounce it Kroger. Strange woman, my mother. If I had just gotten married young, built up a nice nest egg, and then murdered him, I'd be getting a great house right now. Yeah, I think you might want to move some of the parts around, but I like it. Lala Bedingza says, only you can prevent forest fires. Well, we're fucked. I'm eating candy bars in bed. Yeah, like Peach does. Yeah, she said Kroger. I don't know. She just liked that. Lala Bedingza has got too many thoughts in his joke, but we're going to give him points anyway. Because why not? Time's winding down, and it's Friday. Fuck, who cares, guys? Stop taking it so seriously. Oops. Listen to the bad man. That's me. I'm the bad man. You guys will be interested to know, I have no doubt, that I'm getting pretty close to building my full stone house in Valheim. Okay. Now, look, you might say to me, well, I've been playing Valheim for 2 months, dummy. Where the hell have you been? Look, I'm not cool. Okay. You guys know that. I do like the I burned him in the forest. Hypocritical. Anytime a husband gets burned, an angel gets their wings. I don't know. That's not true because angels don't exist. But I do like the burn in the forest thing. That's funny. Don't listen to the bad man. That's funny. Oh, shit. All right. Let's have one more, shall we? Let's. Warlock is your last prompt for today. Here's your timer. I forgot to bring my phone up here, so I don't know if my wife has texted me back. I asked her if she wanted to eat pizza for dinner, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be surprised if she doesn't want to eat pizza, because who doesn't? It's delicious. Well, I have never gotten a period. So, but it could be any day. I mean, just because it hasn't happened doesn't mean it won't happen, right? I'm not a doctor. Could happen any moment, as far as you guys know. Maybe it's happening right now. Yeah. It's not still bleeding. I'm happy. Where's the warlock jokes, you bastards? I don't even know where to start with this. Irish skin burns easily, which is why in Jonathan Swift's A Modest Proposal, he tints them before putting them in the fire. I'm not sure about this one either. Hypocritical 101. I'm not sure about that one. I'm not going to read it. Well, Benigza says, Warlock, noun, a man who practices witchcraft, a.k.a. forever alone. Yeah. I once told my friend Harry, you're a wizard, but he told me to get out of the toilet. Peach Astrid is the Hagrid of public toilets. You're a wizard, Harry. CJATL, you know warlocks don't exist because 4chan does. I mean, I knew what you meant, though. I gave you points for it. Warlocks make excellent neighbors. They have all the exotic spices. That feels blog posty to me, but whatevs. Wonder why I didn't get an alert. Oh well, who cares? So as we're wrapping up here, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's been a fun hour of joke writing. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I say, probably not going to be a stream next week on account of traveling with my family. Now that we're all getting fully vaccinated and getting our immunity fully up to speed, we're going to visit some family who have forgotten what we look like. My friends and me are nerds. We play D&D in my parents' basement, and I'm a warlock. I got kicked out because I was not cool enough. Yeah, I see where you're trying to go, but yeah. There's definitely a joke in there, though, Dan. So, one of the things I like to do at this sort of end of the show, the end of the workshop, if you like, is I run a little poll. Now, sometimes Twitch lets me post this poll and sometimes not. But what I do is I put the lowest 5 people, and then everybody picks the people's choice. So shortly, I'll ask you to vote for people's choice. Okay, here we go. It let me start it, so vote for who you think should win people's choice. If you think I've done somebody wrong, or if I haven't given out points where I should have, this is your chance to. When Gandalf became the White, he annoyed his dry cleaner. Yeah, I think there's probably a different way to say that. But I get what you're going. I get where you're going. I get really mad when my son plays the World of Warcraft all day. I mean, why can't he build houses with me in Minecraft? Yeah, good question. Priorities, I guess. If warlocks were real, there would be way more wardrobe malfunction in summer. That is just true. That's true. I wouldn't mind a few more wardrobe malfunctions. I once tried to give myself dreadlocks, but my hair fought back, so they became warlocks. Oh, wow. 1 vote each for Bedingza, Domus Farias, and Voodoo for 63. So I guess you guys are going to have to share the trophy 3 ways. I did intend to vote in the poll, but I forgot. Well, guys, as I say, thank you so much for hanging out. Do join the mailing list, although I haven't mailed it in a while because I've been busy doing... busy getting our web series going. Really excited about it, though. I think it's going to be very funny. We should have some announcements this month about film festivals that we've been invited to take part in. You can see films that we've made together at film festivals. Unfortunately, COVID is still going on, so we won't be in person at these film festivals, but nevertheless. Thank you again for hanging out. We usually do this every Friday. Again, we'll probably skip next week, but like I say, join the mailing list, and then you'll know exactly when I'm doing it. Congratulations to CJ ATL, today's winner. The best in the biz, followed shortly by Dan Simard and Hypocritical 101, new to the stream with 100 points. Well done, guys. So yeah, come and hang out with us, write some jokes. You don't have to be with us. You can write jokes anytime. I hope you will. My name's Jim. This is The Scene Shop. This has been Jokes. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourself.